We're back here tonight. This is the UA Cossatot Colts tonight, taking on the Tigers of East Texas Baptist University out of Marshall, Texas. The drive down about 2.5 hours tonight. And the Colts coming up next. We had the Lady Colts earlier with a 59-40 victory, 19-point win over the Lady Tigers. And leading the scoring for the Lady Colts, 19 points for Samaya Smith, 14 for Kyler Hardy. Both of those in double figures. Then it goes to 8 for Amari Morrison, 7 each for Kayla Fuller and Jaden Walker, and then 4 for Jared Cotton. Lady Colts jumped out by 5 at the end of the first quarter. They were leading by 5, 16-11. Leading at the half by 10, 28-18. Leading at the end of the third by 16, 43-27. Coming on top tonight, 59-40. We'll be back. We have a few minutes before we get underway. Let's go to an interview from Adult Education.
It's time now for our fun fact of the day, brought to you by Don's Easy Pay. And in our studio this morning, we are visiting with Don Humphrey. Hi, Don.
Hi.
And Jim Washburn.
Hello.
I had no idea you were up this time of day. Anyway, both of these folks are on our Nashville campus. And Don, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm the TANF coordinator for adult education, and TANF has a grant that will pay for training, short-term trainings. We have money to pay for things like CDL, CNA, any short-term program like the pharmacy tech, things like that you can do within like a semester or so. Even a year-long program like welding would probably be approved. Oh. So this is an opportunity for students who are, they could be GED students or they could just be employability students, which means they're working toward improving their employment skills. Both are qualified for this grant. So we encourage anyone who wants to get training and is looking for a source of funding to come see us and see what we can do for you.
Okay, so now Jim, what exactly is it that you do for the college?
Well, actually, the SNAP ENT program, which I am the coordinator of, is the original program which TANF, which is what Don does, erupted from, because I work with people who need jobs and are on SNAP services. That's a requirement. And what we try to do is help these people, guide them, find out whatever kind of occupation or what kind of skills they're seeking, and we send them to the proper place. I have many partnerships, including with Don in the Adult Education Center, and I work with referrals that are sent by the state in order for me to be able to help them with the ultimate purpose of getting off food stamps and developing a career. And that's the life management skills that we try to teach and we try to promote. I would have to say that COVID-19 really has put a problem check on that, and we're just now beginning to see progress in that direction. So we're glad of that. And I enjoy the opportunity to help people. That's the reason I was hired. I'm not one of your spring chickens, as you well know. We share the same gray hair, but it's an opportunity that I've always enjoyed. I did it before when I was working in Lubbock, Texas with the school system, and this is just another way for me to enhance that particular goal to help people. The one thing that I can is when a person truly is ready to become a citizen, to take up the fight to become responsible for themselves, we're the people to come to. We're going to help you.
And I also want to mention our WAGE program. It's a new certificate from the state of Arkansas. It stands for Workforce Alliance for Growth in the Economy, and there are several facets to it. There's a component of resume assistance, also cover letter, references, interview prep, mock interviews. We do There is a computer literacy, digital literacy component, financial literacy component, and just employment skills component. And all those combined, if someone is getting ready to go into the workforce, or maybe a teen, a 17, 18, 19-year-old, or if someone is having problems finding a job or getting back into the workforce, we're here to help them to look for jobs online, apply for jobs, and so we offer employment services for anyone who needs it.
To back that up, so many of the people that I get, and probably Don too, are absolutely, they don't understand what they need to do next. And to guide them, if they're willing to be helped and they want to be helped, you're going to see such a change and you're going to see success.
We've seen a lot of successes.
We have.
And we work together and it's a very fulfilling thing to work together in this way.
That's right.
And, I send him students, he sends me students, and together we're able to get them trained and get them on a job. And
we work very closely with employers to try to determine exactly what they're looking for at that particular time and see if we can possibly fulfill their goals too, because without them, our job is meaningless.
You mentioned the fact that you send each other students, but everybody you deal with in each office, they're not necessarily students.
No. Sometimes people just come in, looking for jobs, and they say, can you help me with an interview? Can you help me with a resume or an interview, or can you help me apply for jobs online? So many are required to be done online now. Applications are required to be completed online, and people have not had experience with that. And so we help them to get that done. And then sometimes if it's someone who is on SNAP, then I say, hey, I know someone who can help you because you're on SNAP. And Jim has lots of connections with local employers, and he could possibly help you. And so, I might send him someone, or he might have someone who's needing a resume in his, and he'll send them to me. So he's the one who has all the connections in the community, really, and I'm the one who does a lot of the, the prep stuff. It's like the resumes and stuff like that.
Yeah, my job is to guide them. Don's job is to fulfill the guidance and the completion of the project. I am fortunate enough that even though referrals have come down to a bare minimum anymore as far as referrals from the DHS offices, we get a lot of people who are on SNAP that are presently going to school who will, once they find out about the programs, finding out about the programs is the key.
Yeah.
Then they are ready to come to you to ask for help, and that's wonderful.
My favorite part of the job is doing resumes and getting people employment ready. That's my absolute favorite part of my job. Between GED, ESL, and everything, it's getting people back in the workforce and getting them job ready.
I always feel like if I can put somebody to work, if I can send them to Don or the other adult education teachers first, let them at least get the skill of developing a resume, knowing what it takes, then we've made a big change.
I'm just wondering, have you had people come in your office and say, well, what kind of work skills do you have? Well, I don't do much. And then after you've talked to them a little bit, you're able to, they've done a lot more than what they realize.
Absolutely. Even a housewife has a lot of skills. I say a housewife, a husband or wife, either one, has a lot of skills just taking care of the household. And we try to pull out those skills and make them, document those on the resume. You're right. If you just have to dig, and it's about a 2-hour process. So get ready to sit down and really, answer questions,
Exactly. It's such a pleasure to work with anyone who is ready to become a person willing to work. Mm-hmm. One thing I do want to say, I want to add to this. When I first started 3 years ago, I had all of the SNAP people. Anyone who was on SNAP came to me. But I was limited in the bylaws of my program because I couldn't work with women who had kids. And so TANF has made that essentially possible, and that's fantastic.
Which that kind of segues into the requirements for the program. It can be a woman or man, either one, with children,
Yes.
either custodial or non-custodial. It doesn't even really have to be a biological child. It could be up to first cousin. It just in the household.
Grandparents.
Grandparents. Also, a pregnant woman can be qualified for the program.
Yes.
So this is something that it's kind of different from other programs that require you to have born children. So anyway, I'm eager to help people who don't know about the program and want to get that training that could help them become employable. And we're just a source of revenue and a source of training for that. So we want to help.
I guess the best thing that I could say to the public is if you know someone who needs help, regardless of what their situation is right now, send them to us.
Yeah.
Let us talk with them. Let us try
There's
to
probably
do what
something
we can.
that we can do
Yeah.
for them,
Well, you both talk about how fulfilling your jobs are and the fact that you're helping people and making the world a better place. Without mentioning names, give us an example of a success story that jumps out at you.
Do you want to start, or you want to talk
Go
about?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. We have a student who Jim and I both worked with, who was needing a diploma, and so we were helping her with diploma. He also helped her through his program, and she was able to get a job as a paraprofessional, bilingual paraprofessional in the local school district, and that was a very, she's still working there a year later. And, before that, she was not working at all. So we're very proud of her and her success. And we feel like she's one of our success stories that we worked on together.
Yes, she came before COVID-19 and was there during COVID-19 and kept right on working through it until she made a success of herself.
Yes.
And the one person, I'm not going to say names, but the one person I remember is from Little River County who really made an impression on me. He was out of prison. Attitude was not good, but he was blessed with a lot of determination. That determination just had to be translated and guided. And when he took up the fight to improve himself, when he finished the program, he became a part of management at Tyson's. And needless to say, making a lot more money than me, but doing exceptionally well. And we have talked many, many times after that about how much he has changed and what a fantastic opportunity that was for him. A crossroads in life,
All right. Well, how do we go about finding out more about your program? How do we get in touch with you?
Well, you can come by my office, adult education office at 1558 Highway 371 West at the college. Or you can call me at 870-584-1394. And his number is 1349.
49.
So the last
Always
two
get it
numbers are
confused.
reversed. But anyway, we have other success stories. We would love to share more stories. We have a student we helped to get a job, a graduate from Cossatot, actually, a single mom who came through our wage program and was just needing work. And I helped her with a resume and with a mock interview, and she was able to get a job at a bank, a local bank, and a good job. So, those are just a few. I mean, there's too many to name, but
I have one that's going to college at the Queen right now. I'm the SNAP ENT coordinator for all 4 counties that UA Cossatot located in, and I have anyone who fits that particular framework and is eligible for my particular program I work with in those counties. And I have one who is in college and is doing extremely well, she'll get her degree, and then she'll go on to med school, and very pleased at that.
Anything you guys want to add?
Just either call or come by, and we would love to help anyone, regardless of whether you have a diploma, don't have a diploma, have a college degree, working in a job that's less than fulfilling, or needing an improvement in your job, or unemployed, whatever your status may be. If you're looking to improve your employment, or your life in general, come see us.
I can only say this: the partners that I work with, the partnerships that I've been associated with, and I have put together with, particularly in the college, in the adult education sector, as well as the other parts of the college, the teachers are magnificent. There's nobody better.
All right, then, Don, Jim, y'all keep up the good work. All
Thank
right?
you so much for
Thank
this
you.
opportunity.
Appreciate it.
That is our fun fact of the day, brought to you this morning by Don's Easy Pay here on N88.
think we got it. Something missed. Let me take this off. Oh, I know what it was. It was still hung up on that interview. Weeks call for the foul. I think we're good now. I said the audio wasn't working, but I think we got it. Check it again, see if we are. Kiana's checking. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jared Cotton told me where audio's not on. I think the interview got hung up with there that I had on. Oh, three-pointer put up by Darrell Reese. The UA Cossatot Colts tied up at 16. Tigers with it. 12:15 to play in the first half. Driving all the way in. Good pass underneath the backhanded shot, or underhand shot. Couldn't get it to go. Turnaround jumper, no good. Offensive rebound again. Blocked by Jay Wright. And the Colts come away with it. Corey Chapman into the corner, back out to the left wing, now up top. Setting the offense, Chapman on the dribble. Gives it off to Anderson, now to Weeks on the drive. And it's fouled by 20, I believe. Weeks will be fouled by 20. That's the second on Lovell. So the Colts take it out on the baseline. Again in the ball game for the Colts. Jordan Weeks, Corey Chapman. Weeks going to the line. 1-1 at the line. Jay Wright's in there. Also Jonathan Anderson. And then Darrell Reese. That one put up and in by Jordan Weeks. He has 1 point on the night there at the free throw line. He's got another one coming. Colts lead it by 2, 18-16. Second one up, put up by Weeks, also in. I think the Colts 6 for 6 at the free throw line here in the first half. 2 by Lewis, 2 by Chapman, and 2 by Weeks. 6 for 6, 100%. Oh, that one off the leg. Has to chase it down, and Garrett gets it back up. Garrett now with 8 points, had 2 threes and a 2-point basket. And who's Darrell Reese calling for the foul? Foul called up top. So the Tigers take it out on the baseline. Well, we're going to take it out on the side. Yeah, take it out on the side. Gets it in, back into Garrett. Garrett on the dribble. Garrett with 8 points, 2 threes and a 2-point basket. A little floater running, jumper, floater. Can't get it to go this time. Colts come out with a rebound and will set the offense on the other end. Anderson on the drive, throws it over to Reese. Reese on the dribble, backs back out, throws up the three-pointer. It's short. Rebounded by the Tigers, going the other way. 19-16, 3-point lead. UA Cossatot, about half of the first half gone. Just over 10 minutes to play in the first half. Dribbling out top, hands it off to McCowan. Now to Garrett. Garrett throws it back out top. Trying to drive inside, up high, off the glass, no good. Chapman comes away with a rebound for the Colts. Driving the floor, off to Anderson. Anderson have to back it back out. Gives it back to Chapman on the left wing. Chapman dribbles once, throws up a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Tigers. Tigers pulling it down is Jones. Garrett will set the offense here. 10 minutes to play in the first half. 19-16 lead, Colts. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 10. Garrett on the dribble. Pulls it back out. Gives the three to Jones. It won't go. High for the rebound. Jordan Wright. Jay Wright gets the rebound. Gives it off to Weeks. Or to Yeah, to Weeks. Weeks taken away by the Tigers. Going to the other end. In for the layup. Rolls around, falls through. Garrett gets another one. No, that's not Garrett. That's Naroos. With a steal in the basket. 19-18 lead. 1 point lead for the UA Cossatot Colts. Here in Marshall, Texas tonight. And it's going to be Colts ball. Who are we waiting on? Wonder what's going on here. Weeks with the ball, gets it across. Anderson taking it to the basket. High off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Sends it back out. Chapman looks at a three, drives inside, kicks it out to Darrell Reese, who drives in. Left-handed shot. Got it to go. So Reese now with 5, and the timeout called. We'll take a timeout too. We'll be right back here on UA Cossatot, ed88radio.com on the sports page, also on the Ed88 YouTube page. We'll take a break. We didn't have sound, it said, from the first half for a little while, but thanks to Jared Cotton and Kiana Holly came up. Let me know that it didn't have sound. It was hung up on an interview that we had, but got it going now, so hopefully the rest of the game will be good. Reese went in for the layup, got it to go, and draws the foul. What is going on? I don't know what's on. Well, I spoke too soon, yeah. Call it, see what's going on here. Taking all the way in, blocked by Eli Hill. But says the foul, number 3, Roos to the line for 2 shots. Let's see if we can get this off of here. Okay. Three-pointer by, who was that? It's on that far side over there.
Yeah, they got 1 on the 3-point. We got 3.
By 13 or 4? 13 over there? Or is it somebody down here? Number 4?
On the 3 shot. On the 3 shot. He hit 1 point. And then we hit a 3-point.
Who hit our 3? You know?
Number 4.
Number 4? Okay, I'm going to have to restart this or something. Blocked by Hill. On the course of Weeks. Now back to Hill for the underneath. 8 points for Hill. Let me try to get this on. I don't know if it's on or not. I have to do something.
Power all the way down. We're working on it. We're shutting it down. We had to start over. He quit working.
He just shut the game off. Oh, gee, I'm gonna throw up. That's what Miss Daniels said.
Here we go. We're back on now.
Back over.
Tell Miss Daniels don't throw it. It's back on.
He hit them both.
He hit both.
Eli Hill now with 10 points. 2 there from the free throw line. Should be back up now. Here we go. The score, UA Cossatot leads it by 7, 31-24. Inside the 25. Hill called for the foul, and Ford goes to the line for 1. Got the basket. Ford now has 5 points here in the first half. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Lead is 5 points for UA Cossatot, 31-26. Ford goes to the line. Hill draws the foul, or gets the foul, gets called for the foul. That one will not go, and Hill gets the rebound. Gives it off to Wally, down court. To Reese. To Weeks. Weeks driving to the free throw line. All the way to the basket, up high off the glass. Got it to go. Weeks with a 2. 4 points for Weeks. A couple from the free throw line. I think UA Cossatot 8 for 8, 100% from the free throw line in the first half. 8 for 8. 33-26, 7-point lead. UA Cossatot in this one here at East Texas Baptist tonight in Marshall, Texas. Almost knocked away by Njoku. Easy, knocking it out of bounds on the side. And the Tigers will take it out on the side. Tigers with it, trying to drive in the lane, kicks it back out for the 3. Backcourt called on the Tigers. It'll go back to UA Cossatot Colts. Colts lead it with 7, 33-26. In the ballgame for the Colts, Darrell Reese going to take it out on the side to Wally. Wally. Njoku in there. Weeks. Jordan Weeks and Eli Hill. Those are the 5 in the game. Looking at the 3. Have to kick it out Njoku. Now Wally with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Tries to pull up and is fouled before he gets it off by 14 McCowan. Wally will the line for a 1-and-1. Two shots, okay. Wally go to the line for 2. 33-26. Wally steps up to the line, puts the first one up. Bounces off, no good. Wally has not scored in the first half. This is the front end of the 1-and-1. Got one more coming for Wally. Second one up and in. So 9 for 10 now for the UA Cossatot Colts at the free throw line in the first half. Tigers trail it by 8, 34-26. Dribble it back out. Looking to get inside the lane. Cuts off there, throws it out, kicks it out for the 3. Put up by number 22, Jones. His second 3, he's got 6. The lead is 5, 34-29. UA Cossatot with that 5-point lead. 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. Thanks for joining us tonight here in Marshall, Texas. A little bit of technical difficulties. Thrown inside to Eli Hill. Last touch by Hill. We go back to the Tigers. Checking in, we've got Lewis, Chapman, and Jay Wright. And Njoku checking out. Reese checking out. Weeks checking out. 34-29, 4:20 to play in the first half. Lady Colts won earlier, 59-40 here tonight. That one put up, the 12-footer, no good. Rebounded by Wally. Wally pulls, loses it for a second, pulls it back up, gives it the corner to Hill. Back up, throws the three, hits the backboard, no good. Tigers come away with it. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. 34-29, Colts. Running one-hander, can't get it to fall. And it's picked up by Lewis. Lewis will get it. Drive it down the court to Wally. Wally underneath to Eli Hill for the two-hand slam. Hill now with 12. Tigers on the drive, getting it to the baseline, kicks it off for another three. That one no good. He was 2 for 2. Offensive rebound. Throws it back up, no good. Lewis comes away with it for the Colts. Down the court to Hill. Hill on the dribble. Have to give it back out. Open for three. Got it. The three-pointer by Wally. Wally now has 4. Tigers have it, trying to go inside the lane, and a blocking foul on Hill. Well, he was set. Maybe, I don't know what that was. Maybe he tried to show a little too much or something. 39-29 our score, 10-point lead, but Tigers go to the line. Hill was set. He just maybe did too much, like a soccer match. First one up and in, and who's that at the line? Is that 22? 25, that's Ford. Ford now with 7 points on the night. He's got another one from the free throw line coming up. No, 6 points on the night. He could make it 7 right here. Ford's second one is short. Rebounded by Wright. Wright. Off to Wally. Wally up top to Chapman. Chapman looking inside, will back it back out. Chapman now driving. Back it back out. All the way to the basket. Puts it up off the glass. Good. Chapman, what a move to the basket. He'd make a drive, get cut off, back it back out. Make another drive. Back off. Made another last drive and got it to go. 2:12 to go in the first half. 41-30. UA Cossatot with the lead here at Marshall. A steal by Wally for the one-handed dunk. 6 points for Wally. A timeout called. We'll take 1-2. We'll be back with more from Marshall, Texas. Our score, 43-30. UA Cossatot with the lead. We'll be right back in a moment here on UA Cossatot's ed88radio.com on the sports page. We're also on the ed88 YouTube page. We'll be right back.
Look at where we are. Think of what we can do. What we're building together is special, and at Southwestern Electric Power Company, we know it's only the beginning. We can do more to improve our communities, our lives. We can reimagine how we use power and where that power comes from. We believe every person, no matter how unique, makes us stronger. By working together, the energy to accomplish our dreams is boundless.
In the lineup tonight for the Colts, Jonathan Anderson, number 0. Andre Lewis Jr., number 1. Q Wally's number 2, Darrell Reese number 4, Eli Hill number 10, Jacory Chapman number 11, Easy Njoku number 12, Jordan Weeks number 13, and Jordan Wright, Jay Wright number 22. Also 3 out tonight. Paul Mitchell out tonight. Still had that pinched nerve in Little Rock. He's still sitting out. Jalen Subject sitting out tonight. Norrisborn Jr. also out tonight. Tigers with the ball, trailing by 13. Under 2 minutes to play. Dribble off the foot and goes out on the side. It'll belong to the Colts. Number 25 Ford on the dribble, loses it out. Colts get it in. Lewis to Chapman. Chapman on the dribble all the way in. A little floater underneath. Can't get it to go. Chased down by and picked up by Garrett. Garrett on the dribble. Gives it off to the left wing, to the baseline. Back out to Garrett. Garrett tries to go into the basket. Throws one up. Fouled by Jay Wright. Jay Wright, he was just moving every direction. Jay Wright didn't even come off the floor. He was confused as I was. Fake to the left, in the right, all in the air, and Jay Wright was stuck in the middle. So Garrett to go to the line. That one up off the back of the iron, no good. Garrett has 10 points on the night here in the first half. A couple of threes and a couple of 2-point baskets for the Tigers. But the Colts on top here with a minute 20 to play, 43-30. Garrett one more for the line. See what he gets here. Got that one to go. 11 points now for Garrett in the first half. Lewis over to Wally, back to Lewis up top. Lewis driving in the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Lattimore. Tigers on the run now. All the way in, high off the glass through the middle. That one put up by Naruse. He's got 5 for the Tigers, and the lead 10 for the UA Cossatot Colts, 43-33. Colts have a 10-point lead. Reese back in there for the Colts. Wally pulls up from 5, no good. Rebounded by Jones for the Tigers. Pulls it back out for the 3, no good. And Reese comes away with a rebound. 33 seconds. Reese throws one away underneath, trying to hit Lewis. Throws it down court. Lewis under the basket, too high for him. So lead still 10, 43-33. Under 30 seconds to play, 25. 20 seconds. Shot clock also at 17. Just a little bit off. Garrett on the dribble up top for the Tigers. Guarded by Wally. Garrett. Guarded now by Chapman. Taken away. Coming up with it. Weeks throws one up at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. I think that was Weeks. Yep. Jordan Weeks threw one up. Thought he might hit the 3. It hit the glass. Couldn't get it to fall, though. And our score at the half, UA Cossatot 43 and the Tigers of East Texas Baptist 33. We'll be back in a moment. More from halftime, and we'll take a look at scoring in just a moment. UA Cossatot's at 88.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Yeah, right. Pepperoni pockets, an atomic brownie, cuckoo crusty.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch. You're the man, man.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm insurance agent in DeQueen is Luke Billingsley, 870-642-2157. Pilgrim's Pride Corporation is currently one of the largest chicken producers in the U.S. and delivers poultry products in more than 100 countries. Being a part of the family meal is a tremendous honor. They strive for great taste, flavor, and satisfaction in every Pilgrim's experience. People are at the heart of our business. Pilgrims continues to focus on providing a safe and well-managed workplace that presents the best opportunity for our team members to thrive and have a better future. A big part of this community, right here at home, Pilgrim's Pride of DeQueen.
Sandwiches.
Is it that makes a Husqvarna? It's not the 300 years of engineering, the attention to detail. It's not the craftsmanship or all the testing. And it's not that all this goes for everything that Husqvarna makes. It's this that makes a Husqvarna!
Cossatot Colts merchandise is now available at the ERCs in DeQueen, Ashdown, and Nashville. Come on in and let our friendly staff show you around. We have a lot to choose from, including t-shirts in a variety of styles and colors, caps, hoodies, polos, long sleeve t-shirts. We have joggers and stuff like coffee mugs and insulated thermal tumblers, as well as flash drives, lanyards, and power bank chargers. Just let the staff know what you need, and who knows, they might even model it for you. Show your Cossatot school spirit. Get your Colts merchandise today at an ERC near you.
Back here, it's a halftime at East Texas Baptist University in Marshall, Texas. Thank you for joining us tonight. The Colts with a 10-point lead at the half, 43-33. For the Tigers tonight, one in double figures, that is Garrett. He had a couple of three-pointers and 11 points on the evening in the first half. 6 points each for Jones and Ford. Jones has a couple of threes on the night. Ford Jr. has 4 points. Let's say 5 points for Naroos, and then 4 for Ford Jr. Now for the Colts tonight in the first half, 2 in double figures, 12 points for Eli Hill. And then 10 points for Darrell Reese. Reese with 2 three-pointers in the first half. Also in scoring, 6 points for Q Wally. 4 each for Lewis Jr., Andre Lewis Jr., also for Ja'Cory Chapman and Jordan Weeks. And then 2 points tonight in the first half for Jay Wright. Colts lead at 43-33 at the half. We'll be back with more at halftime in a moment. I was talking about a while ago, Paul Mitchell still sitting out for the Colts tonight. Jalen Subject, one of the ones sitting out. Norris Bourne Jr. sitting out for the Colts. Mitchell still hurt, still not been released to come back out with that pinched nerve in his neck after during the Little Rock game. More for halftime coming up from Marshall, Texas after this timeout.
Raising a family today costs just slightly less than the national debt. There's braces, music lessons, clothes, groceries, doctor bills, insurance, cars, college, and the expenses just grow as the kids get older. It takes a good banking relationship with a bank that's small enough to know you and your banking needs, yet big enough to serve them. We've helped a lot of folks with the financial side of raising a family. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're big on you.
Come from all over to Bailey's Discount Building Supply in DeQueen because they help build the best for less. When you walk in the doors, you'll see everything from the do-it-yourselfer to the general contractor. They have warehouses stocked with doors and windows, wall paneling, and flooring. At those big chain stores, you may be left by yourself to look for something all day. But at Bailey's, there's plenty of help. And of course, the lumber yard has everything from plywood to lumber and sheetrock to insulation. Inside, there's lighting, plumbing parts, cabinets, cooking supplies, and even a sale on generators. Open Monday through Saturday in DeQueen. Bailey's Building Supply, 870-642-2851.
Cossatot Physical Therapist Assistant and Occupational Therapy Assistant programs in Ashdown are designed to give our students the skills needed to be job ready in only 30 months. At UA Cossatot, our instructors are knowledgeable and experienced. Our classes are affordable and small, and our facilities are big and well equipped. And you'll find our graduates on the job all over the 4 states area, and that's something to celebrate. Application deadline is March 1st. UA Cossatot, your career starts here.
At the half, 10-point lead for UA Cossatot, 43-33. At the half here in Marshall, Texas tonight, home of the Tigers, East Texas Baptist University. John Bunyard along with Alan Flannery. And we appreciate you joining us. We have the coverage tonight. Now, the Lady Colts won it earlier by a score 59-40 over the Lady Tigers. And in that one, 2 in double figures. Samaya Smith had 19 points. Kyler Hardy with 14. Also 8 points tonight for Amari Morrison, 7 each for Kayla Fuller and Jaden Walker, and then 4 for Jared Cotton in that ball game. Again, 59-40. Lady Colts led that one all the way. First, at the end of the first, it was 16-11, 5-point lead. Then at the half, 28-18, 10-point lead for the Lady Colts. And then at the end of the third, 43-27, 16-point lead. And they win it by 19, 59-40. Now, the Lady Colts will be in action this Wednesday. It's a makeup game when they had icy conditions on the road through throughout Oklahoma, and up into the Fort Smith, Fayetteville area back on November 14th. And we were set to play Connor State College. That was the Lady Colts women's team at 5 o'clock. That'll be in Warner, Oklahoma. They're going to make that up this Wednesday evening. Warner, Oklahoma, 5 o'clock. Lady Colts taking on Connor State College in Warner, Oklahoma. And you can join Lauren Hinton with a call of that one this Wednesday evening, day before Thanksgiving. Just that one game. The Colts will not be in action, just the Lady Colts. And again, sitting out tonight for the Colts, 3 players, Paul Mitchell, Jalen Subject, and Norris Bourne Jr. But everybody else healthy and playing tonight. The Colts lead it by 10 at the half. More coming up from the half. Nope, I think we're about set to start. 10 seconds left. We'll see if they do. Looks like the Tigers may not be ready. Okay, inside 1 minute, 52 seconds. So we'll keep it here. Sponsors for the Colts and Lady Colts: McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Husqvarna, Swepco, the Jackson family, State Farm, Pilgrims, Husqvarna. Thank you for joining us tonight. Join us Wednesday evening, 5 o'clock. Lady Colts taking on Connor State College in Warner, Oklahoma. And Lauren Hinton will have the call for you coming up Wednesday evening just before 5. About to get underway in the second half. Colts were led in scoring in the first half. Eli Hill with 12 points. Also in double figures, Darrell Reese with 10. And we're set to go for the second half. Here in Marshall, Texas tonight, East Texas Baptist. Coming back out for the Colts is Lewis, Jay Wright, Wally, Hill, and Chapman. Start the second half is going to be Tigers ball. 43-33, 10-point lead for the Colts at the half. Another 20 minutes come up for the second half. Now we're underway. Coleman with it will take the dribble, trying to hit the baseline. Throws it over to the corner for the 3. Put up, no good. High for the rebound, Hill. And he is fouled underneath. Hill. That's a quick foul on them. They were reaching in on him, and 25 called for the foul as Ford. So many times if they don't move, that gets tied up. And Hill's quick to do that. I noticed in the girls' game the other night, they were a lot tied up in the possession here, went back and forth. But you get the rebound, and you got ones just keep reaching in, and as long as you sit there, and then it ends up being that. When you just really got to pull it up and try to do something with it real quick, get it back out. Chapman doing it for the Colts now, brings it across, gives it off to Wally. Now underneath to Hill. Open under the basket, gets the 2. Hill now with 14. Great pass underneath there. Hill works underneath. Tigers break the pressure. Back out top, Garrett. Garrett with 11 points, only one in double figures for the Tigers. That one knocked away, thrown down court to Chapman. Going up for the layup, got it. Chapman now with 6. 47-33, 14-point lead for the Colts. Full court pressure. And bringing it across is Naroos. Naroos guarded by Lewis. Dribbles past right and gets up the shot, but it rolls across no good. Pass down court to Hill. Boy, I thought he was going to slam it. He eased it in. Eli Hill gets another 2. 16 for Hill. Tigers with the ball. Naroos out top with it, guarded by Lewis. Jay Wright also in there. Wally, Eli Hill, and Ja'Cory Chapman. On the dribble, Naroos gives it off to Ford. Ford back to Naroos. Couldn't get it off in time. The shot clock expires, and it'll be Colts ball. 49-33. They try to do a lot of one-on-one out there, and then I guess they're looking underneath for somebody to get open, but there's a lot of one-on-one and standing out there. Chapman driving all the way up, high off the glass, got it to go. Chapman with another one. He's got 8. Naroos back up top, throws it away, trying to hit Garrett. So it'll be Colts ball. Colts have an 18-point lead, 51-33. From 10 to 18, just like that. 8-0 run for the Colts to start the second half. Wally taking it out on the side. Gives it up to Chapman in the backcourt. Under 18 minutes to play in the ball game. Second half action here on Ed 88. Inside to Hill. Hill trying to make a move. Jumper. Can't get it to go. Rolls across the rim. Rebounded by the Tigers. Naroos comes up with it. Trying to drive all the way in. Backs Jordan in. Gets off the shot. Can't get it to go. Down court to Chapman. Chapman throws one up. That's not going to go. And last touch by the Tigers. It'll stay with the Colts. 51-33, 18-point lead. 8-0 run here in the second half by the Colts. Oh, inside underneath the Hill. Bounces around, falls through. Hill gets another one. Probably fouled in the process. No call. 18 points for Hill in the ball game. Breaking the pressure. Naroos brings it in. Gives it up top to Garrett. Garrett to Ford. Ford drives all the way to the basket. Puts it up. And the foul, as Hill was backing up, called for the foul. That was kind of weird looking. Hill called for the foul. Ford gets the 2. Nobody was even on him. And he goes to the line for 1. Hill's going to check out for the Colts. In the ball game, Weeks. Jordan Weeks comes in. Weeks gets the rebound and gives it off to Wally. Colts on the run. Backs it back out. Reset the offense. Gives it up to Lewis. Lewis and Wally up top. Weeks flashing to the basket. Right. Out there on the right wing on the dribble. Passes back out to Wally. Fakes to the corner. Takes it in himself. Puts it up and in. No basket. Foul on the floor by number 2, Garrett. I don't even see. Yeah, he's out there. 53-35, 18-point lead. UA Cossatot, they've scored 8 here in the second half. Gets it into Weeks. Down underneath to Jordan. Jay Wright. A couple of dribbles. 3 seconds in the lane. And it'll be Tigers ball. Tigers have yet to score in the second half. Pass down court. Throws one up, can't get it to go. Saved it in bounds. Weeks comes away with it. Weeks on the other end for the 2. Weeks now with 6. It's a 10-point run, 10-0 run for the UA Cossatot Colts here in the second half. Now they have a 20-point lead, 55-35. We'll be back in a moment here on UA Cossatot at 88.
It is time for the final question. Who is offered the Rogers rates? Jake from State Farm? Basically anyone? Sorry, buddy, that's incorrect.
See? We offer great rates that fit anyone's budget.
That's enough. Thank you very much. Jessica in the middle. You said me? No. Sorry. What are we doing? Whatever. Also me. Great LOL. That was really important. Of course. Everybody gets the rates, I guess.
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Your local State Farm insurance agent in DeQueen is Luke Billingsley, 870-642-2157. 10-0 run for the Colts in the second half. There's a foul up top by Wally. 10-0 run for the Colts in the second half. They lead it now by 20. They led it at the half by 10. They lead it by 20, 55-35, 16 minutes to play in the ball game. Garrett take it out on the side for the Tigers. Looking to get it into Ford, does. Ford brings it across and will back it out to the corner, the top. We'll back it out to the top. Garrett on the dribble. Gives it off to Ford. Ford goes inside, throws it up over right, gets it to go. Ford now with 10 points. Chapman has it for the Colts up top. Flashing inside, right. Wally now to Lewis. Takes it all the way in, puts up the shot, and a blocking foul underneath. That's going to be on, I believe, Ford, 25, yeah. Ford called for the foul. Lewis will go to the line for 2. 15:25 to play, 55-37. They broke the 10-0 run right there, 10-2 now. Broke that 10-0 run with that last basket by the Tigers. Lewis couldn't get that one to go. He was 2 for 2 from the line. Now he is 2 for 3. Got one more coming up from the line here in the second half. He hasn't scored in the second half. He had 4 points in the first half. Second one is up and in. Now he's got 5. Naroos gets it off to Jones, back to Naroos. Now to Garrett. Tigers on the drive, trying to take it inside, throws it up high, can't get it to go. Chased down by Lovell. Lovell throws it in the corner, off the hands of Garrett, and out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers will go to the Colts. 15 minutes to play in this one, 56-37. 19-point lead, UA Cossatot. Wally gets it into Ja'Cory Chapman. Chapman all the way to the basket, throws one up, can't get it to go. Jay Wright with the tip back, can't get it to go. And the Tigers have it. Can't. Ford gets it up. Jay Wright still on his feet. Either go up and block it or don't. So Ford will get the basket and goes to the line for 1. got the free throw as well. Ford now with 11 for the Tigers. 56-40, 16-point lead. UA Cossatot in this one. 14:45 to play in the ball game. Chapman open for three. No. Weeks going up for the rebound and trying to slam it back. Couldn't get it to go. Takeaway by Wally. Down court to Lewis. Lewis goes to the basket. Can't get it. Weeks chases it down. Weeks goes up. Gets the shot off and is fouled from behind by Ford. See if that's on Ford. No, they called it on to Garrett. So Jordan Weeks will go to the line. Weeks now with 6 points. Goes to the line for two for the UA Cossatot Colts. Weeks hits the first one. 7 points now for Weeks in the ball game. He had 4 in the first half, 3 here in the second half. Hasn't been out there long, though, here in the second half. Second one up in the end, nothing but net. So 8 points for Jordan Weeks tonight. 14:20 to play, 58-40, 18-point lead, UA Cossatot. Pressure, they broke the pressure, now knocked away by Jacory Chapman. Pulls up for three! Three by Chapman, he hits it. Chapman now with 11. That one saved in bounds. Jordan Wright, Jay Wright had a hand on it. Weeks had a hand on it. I think last touch by Weeks, so it'll go to the Tigers under their own basket. (61-40), 21-point lead. UA Cossatot in this one. Second matchup of the night. Lady Colts with a 19-point victory, 59-40 in the earlier game. Oh, good move underneath and another foul on Jay Wright. Ford goes to the line for two. Either he fouled out, I don't know. He's either fouled out or is going to check out. Jay Wright. 3 checking in for the Colts. Jonathan Anderson in there. Also Darrell Reese and Easy Njoku. Zuego Njoku. Ford made the first one. Second one also in. Ford now with 14 points for the Tigers. 20-point lead, 61-41. UA Cossatot on top. Chapman backs it back out. Players flashing. Chapman will drive to the basket, throws it up high off the glass, can't get it to go, rolls across the rim. Tigers come away with it. 13 and a half minutes to play in the ball game. Trailing by 20. Inside. Lost a handle on it. Ford lost a handle and Reese comes away with it. Darrell Reese all the way to the basket, left-handed layup, good. Reese Howe has 12. That's his first points in the second half. He had 10 in the first half. A couple of threes as well. All the way in, guarded by Reese. Reese called for the foul. Ford goes back to the line for two. Maybe he is calling that body and just pushing them in on it because they're just falling back and getting called for the foul. All he was doing was like backing up. First one put up by Ford will not go. Ford again has 14 on the evening, 8 in the second half, 6 in the first half. That one will. 9 in the second, 15 for Ford, number 25. Reese Gives it off to Weeks. Weeks almost loses it. Njoku for three. No good. Long rebound by Weeks. Goes back up, tries to get the dunk, and it's fouled. Weeks will go to the line for two. Weeks to the line for two. First one up, short, no good. Jordan Weeks at the line has 8 points on the night. 4 in the first half, 4 here in the second half. Second one up and in. 9 points for Jordan Weeks tonight. And the lead is 22, 64-42, UA Cossatot. Just under 13 minutes to play in this one. Trying to break the pressure, does get it across. Pass underneath to Ford. Ford fakes, puts it up and in. Weeks inside to Njoku. Jumper from 5, will not go. Ford on the other end, all the way to the basket, good. Anderson. Reese, open for three. Got it. Darrell Reese with 15 points and another three. Reese, or Weeks flashing for steal. There's the three put up by 22 Jones. That's his third three of the night. He has 9. He had 2 in the first half. All the way to the basket. Chapman, easy basket. Chapman now in double figures. He has 13 on the night. 9 in the second half, 4 in the first half. Ooh, almost a steal by Weeks. Coleman with it up top. Coleman on the dribble, goes to the basket. Cut off by Weeks. Hands off to Ford. Ford can't get it to go, but he is fouled by number 21 or 12. Fouled by 12 probably, Njoku. So Ford will go to the free throw line for 2. He had 6 in the first half. He has 13 in the second half. That's 19, but he just hit that free throw. He goes to 20. 20 for Ford tonight. Ford one more from the free throw line for the Tigers. 69-50, 19-point lead. UA Cossatot, he hits them both. 21 points for Ford. Chapman on the drive, into the corner. Lewis, wide open for 3, and he hits it. Lewis gets the 3. He's got 8 points tonight for Lewis. 3 put up, won't go. Rebound by Reese. Reese down to Njoku. The jumper from 5 will not go. Left-handed jumper, left-handed shot there. Can't get it. The other end, all the way into the hole, to the basket. Jones gets it. Jones now goes to double figures with 11. Corey Chapman on the drive, knocked away. They say last touch by Chapman. So it'll go back to the Tigers. Tigers trail it by 19. UA Cossatot Colts on top, 72-53. Trying to break the pressure. Tigers about to get across. That was about 10. Oh, on the other end, all alone, number 15, Ford Jr. with the basket and the slam dunk. 72-55, a 17-point lead for UA Cossatot. We'll be back in a moment after this timeout.
This live stream broadcast on Ed 88 is made possible by Satellite Service Company in Nashville, your authorized Dish Network dealer. Satellite Service Company and Dish Network serve the entertainment needs of the entire area. You like sports? Dish Network sports packages offer every sports fan exciting action featuring your favorite teams. The Dish Tailgater portable satellite TV antenna lets you watch TV wherever you are, at the lake, in the mountains, or at the tailgate party outside the stadium. The Dish Hopper gives you the power to transform your computer, smartphone, or tablet into your TV and enjoy your home TV anywhere. Special discounts and packages available to fit any budget. Satellite Service Company, 301 South Main Street in Nashville.
UA Cossatot Colts on top of this one, 72-55. They lead by 17 with half of the second half gone. 10 more minutes to play in the second half. Little run there by, what was a 10-0 run right out of the first half, and in the second half by UA Cossatot. They took a 20-point lead. They led by 10 at the half. But UA Cossatot led by as many as 20-something. Oh, stolen away. UA Cossatot a shot underneath on the back court pressure by the Tigers. Number 12 hits it. Coleman for two. Three-pointer put up by Lewis. Gets his own rebound. Throws it up to Chapman in the corner. Another three put up. No good. Into the corner for three. Will not go. Follows the long rebound. Little turnaround jumper by Jones. 22. He has 13. Over to the corner. Reese gives it to Chapman. Chapman at the free throw line. Pulls up for two. $9:14 to play. 74-59. A 15-point lead by UA Cossatot. 9 minutes to play in the ball game. Ford takes it all the way in. They call a blocking foul on Njoku. Okay. So Ford goes back to the line. Ford now has 21 on the night, 15 in the second half. Two more at the free throw line. That one up and good. 22 points for Ford for the Tigers. 74-60 in double figures for the Colts tonight. Corey Chapman has 15 points and maybe leads the scoring. No, 16 points or 18 points for Eli Hill. He's not in the ball game at the moment. There he is. He came in back in the ball game. He's got another two. Eli Hill's back in for the Colts and has 20 points, I believe. Yeah, 20 points on the night. Jumping the baseline, kicks it off to Ford. Ford goes in for another basket. Reese on the other end, kicks it off to Wally from the free throw line. Got it. Wally now with 8 for the UA Cossatot Colts. 78-62, 16-point lead for the Colts with 8 minutes to play in the ball game. On the dribble, Coleman has it. Throws it down underneath the Ford. Man, that's a late call and he didn't move. That's a horrible. We just saw the same thing. Nobody even moved. He didn't fall down or either. They were just standing straight up. That was wild. Coming up to the line. Coleman gets it. Coleman has 3 on the night. It's the weirdest looking calls on the basket. He stepped in early or something? Or he pushed? Give him another shot at it. Said Wally stepped in. Coleman gets another one. That one won't go. Wally gets the rebound. Over to Lewis. Lewis to Hill. Hill down in the corner to Reese. Hill open. Tries to throw it across. Reese throws it away. Trying to get it to Chapman across the court. 78-63, 15-point lead. Underneath the Ford. Tied up. That was 15, Ford Jr. trying to go up, and Lewis just reaches in and grabs the ball. They call a jump ball underneath. Possession arrow goes to the Tigers. 78-63, Colts on top by 15. 7.5 minutes to play in this one. I can't hardly tell what's going on here in the second half. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, that goes to UA Cossatot. I couldn't figure out what the officials are doing. Wally's got it, throws it up to Chapman. Chapman breaks the pressure, gets it in the corner to Reese, drives the baseline, kicks it off to Eli Hill, takes it to the basket. That one's fouled, no call there. And the Tigers come away with it. Behind the back pass. Ford tries to slam it, misses it. Garrett comes away with it, sends it underneath to Ford Jr. He gets the 2. Ford Jr. now with 8. The lead is cut to 13. Chapman all the way to the basket, makes it look easy. It's not. Chapman with a bunch. 80-65, back to 15. Trying to take it inside. Another call underneath the basket. That one goes against Hill. And Hill foul out. Week's going to check in for Hill. So I think Hill fouls out. He's going to go to the side. While shooting free throw, Coleman hits the first one. Coleman now with 4 points on the night. All in the second half. He's 2-point basket, 2 free throws. Hits them both. 9 fouls for UA Cossatot. I really hadn't seen them be aggressive. They're just standing under there. Standing straight, with his arms straight up, backing up. That one blocked. Reese puts one up, blocked by Ford Jr. Wally out top. Shot clock violation. And we'll go back to the Tigers. 80-67, 13-point lead. UA Cossatot with 6 minutes to play. Dribbling up top, Coleman. That one blocked by Weeks. To the other end. All the way into the basket. Chapman gets another. Two steps, offensive rebound. Put it back up, no good. Another offensive rebound, kicks it out for the 3. That one off, no good. Knocked away. Gets it back up, pulls it back in. Coleman gets the 2. What's the call?
Probably not calling.
I don't know what the deal is. 82-69, 13-point lead, UA Cossatot. Chapman with it. To break the pressure, Wally gets it across. Cross court to Chapman. Chapman going to the basket. Oh, couldn't get that one to fall. He had a great move to the basket, just couldn't get it up there. Set on the rim. Three-pointer put up, no good by number 12, Coleman. Wally comes away with the rebound for the UA Cossatot. Underneath to Lewis. Fires it off to Reese for the three. Got another. Darrell Reese with another three. That's 18 points for Reese tonight. Do you know what's called?
He called one of them black over there because he stood up on our bench. That's what coach talking to him. He told him he can't stand up when he hit the three.
Okay, one of our players stood up on the bench there. We can't stand up. After he hit the three, he stood up with his hands up. So we couldn't do that. 85-69, 16-point lead, UA Cossatot, 4.5 minutes to play in this ballgame. And a steal by Chapman. Taking it all the way in off the glass. Chapman makes it look easy. And it's not. The lead back to 18, 87-69. Chapman cuts him off. Oh, touches it with two hands. There's the two-pointer put up by 22 Jones from 10. Lewis driving all the way in. Gets it off to Wally. Goes to the basket. Throws up the little jumper from 5. Can't get it to go. Now Wally's called for the foul. We'll walk to the other end. Now 10 fouls for UA Cossatot. And 4 to go to the line. First one up and in. Bunch of points here in the second half. There's 19 points in the second half, 25 on the night for Ford. Second one also up and in. 26 points for Ford. Got 20 in the second half. Wally back to Reese, breaking the pressure. Gives it back out to Wally up top. 3:45 to play. 87-73, 16-point lead. Reese takes it inside, kicks it back out to Weeks. Weeks takes it inside. Left-handed shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Fakes. Puts it up and in over the big man. Weeks, Jordan Weeks with a 2. (89-73), 16-point. Garrett throws one up, rolls around, won't fall through. Pass down the court. As Garrett lands on top of Weeks. Make sure Weeks is all right. Is that Garrett or is that the other one? It may be Naroos. No, that's Garrett. I thought they said it was on 3. So Weeks goes down. They call the foul on. Is that going to be taken out underneath? Yeah. There's only 5 fouls now. Chapman will back it back out for UA Cossatot. 89-73, 16-point lead. Colts here at East Texas Baptist. Taking it all the way in, slips underneath.
flow away from the earlier play.
Yeah. They never wiped the court, and he, right off the bat, he slipped down underneath on that. So they're going to wipe the court off now. 3 minutes to play, 16-point lead, UA Cossatot. Chapman has 17 in the second half, 21 on the night. Lost his footing under the goal on that one. Reese flashing for the steal there. And running out of bounds with it on the side is Jones. So a turnover for the Tigers. Colts get it back. Under 3 minutes to play. Leading by 16. Weeks looking back up top to Wally. Wally gives it up to Lewis. Lewis on the dribble. Trying to go inside. Backs him back out. Shoots the 15-footer. Can't get it to go. Rebound and a putback by Weeks. And he can't get it. But he goes to the line for two. I don't see what the call was. The call on the shot by Lewis? It was a call on the shot by Weeks. Weeks is walked to the line. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, he's talking to the other coach. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This one's hard to get tonight with the officials. I think that one in the middle is the history professor. That one's the biology professor. And that one is, they just found three for tonight. One over on the side, I think he teaches tennis. So they go to the line. What is this? A technical? So Jones goes to the line, puts up one. They're finding ways to give them something. I haven't either. Okay, so now Weeks goes to the line. That one put up and in. Weeks in the second half has 8. He's got 12 on the night. Weeks with another one coming from the free throw line. Second one off the back of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound and put back by Chapman. Jacoy Chapman gets the basket. Another one for Chapman. Thrown to the corner for the three. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound and the toss underneath to Ford Jr. He gets the basket and 10 points for him in the second half. Or 6 in the second half, 10 for the night. 92-76, a 16-point lead for UA Cossatot. Under 2 minutes to play in the ballgame, they'll back it back out. 13 on the shot clock. Lewis with it, trying to dribble inside, loses it. Now they call a charge on that one, on that end. Charge on Lewis. That kind of looked similar to the other end. (92-76), 16-point lead. UA Cossatot, 1:35, minute and a half to go in this one. Taking all the way in. Blocked by Lewis. Thrown down court to Weeks. High off the glass. No good, but getting the tip in was Wally. 94-76, 18-point lead. Here goes the three put up by 22. Jones got it. Lewis to Wally. Now to Chapman, open for three. No. 94-79, 15-point lead. UA Cossatot under a minute to play. Ford all the way in for the two. Pass down court to Weeks. Two-hand slam by Weeks. Wally chases it down. 40 seconds to play. 96-81, 15-point lead. UA Cossatot. And he's bumped by Garrett. Foul on Garrett. Wally goes to the line for two. Wally with 10 points on the night, 6 in the first half. He has 4 in the second half. And we'll go to the line for 2 points, chance for 2 points. Still kind of the weirdest officiated game I've ever seen. It has been some weird stuff. Look, we both agree. Al and I are looking at each side. I don't know what it's called. Just some weird calls with no explanations. He hit them both. Wally hits them both and has 12 points on the night. 30 seconds to go. 98-81. A 17-point lead. UA Cossatot in this one. They're just dribbling out top. Going to end it here. Now taking it all the way to the basket. 101. Gives it off. Kicked back out for the three. No good.
Shot clock and game clock.
98. Our final. UA Cossatot. Colts win it 98-81. We'll be back in a moment. Go up for the scoring in just a moment here on Ed 88.
It gets warmer, stuff grows faster. Stuff grows faster, work gets harder. Introducing the new Husqvarna Z400 Pro zero-turn mowers. We rethought the powertrain to get you out of the gate quicker. Rethought ways of making service easier out in the field. Even rethought weight distribution to nail the tough spots faster. The new Pro Zero Turns. Visit your Husqvarna dealer today or learn more at Husqvarna.com.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it popped up. It's not showing it, but it popped up. Okay, we're back. Let's run over scoring real quick. I may just have to add it up here so we can get this, we'll get on the road here. I know Jacory Chapman had a bunch. First of all, let's take a look at Ford tonight for the Tigers. He had 22 in the second half, 28 on the night for Ford, number 25. Now Jones had the probably the second most. Jones had 6, and 6 is 12. 18, 19 points for Jones. Also tonight, 10 points for Ford Jr. 11 points for Garrett, and 7 points for Coleman, 5 points for Naroos. Now for the UA Cossatot Colts tonight, I'm going to guess it's Jacory Chapman. He only had 4 in the first half, but man, he put on a show in the second half. He had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 19 points in the second half for a total of 23 points on the night. Also tonight in double figures, let's see, 18 points. No, 20 points for Eli Hill. And also in double figures, we got 18 points for Darrell Reese. He had 4 threes on the night. 8 points for Lewis. Wally he was in double figures. Wally had 12. Also in double figures is going to be Weeks. Weeks had 6, 8, 10 in the second half, 4 in the first half, 14 14 on the night, 4 weeks. And Jay Wright added 2. Again, in scoring, Ja'Cory Chapman 23, Eli Hill with 20, 18 for Darrell Reese, 14 for Jordan Weeks, 12 for Q Wally, 8 for Lewis Jr., and 2 points for Jay Wright. Final tonight, 98-81. Colts led at the half by 10, took a 10-0 run at the beginning of the second half and went up by 20, and they ended up winning it by 17 to 98-81. Thanks for all of you joining us tonight. Everyone joining us, John Bunyard along with Alan Flannery, saying so long. Good night, everyone. Don't forget, coming up this Wednesday, we did have that makeup game. A lot of some icy conditions on the roads in Oklahoma back on November 14th. So they moved it to this Wednesday. They rescheduled to this Wednesday in, where was that? Connors State College in Warner, Oklahoma. Yeah, Warner, Oklahoma, on Wednesday evening, 5 o'clock. It's one game. It's the Lady Colts. We'll have it live. Our live stream will be here on ed88radio.com on the sports page, also on Ed88 YouTube page. The live stream with Lauren Hinton and Alan Flannery. We'll have that for you over there Wednesday. You are going to that one? Okay, good. And we appreciate you joining us. John Bunyard along with Alan Flannery. I'm John Bunyard saying so long. Good night, everyone. Our finals again tonight. Ladies win it 59-40. Men win it 98-81 over East Texas Baptist. So long and good night.